soft because you and I have never been able to talk. Now, you keep asking me if Luke is in trouble, and I am telling you that I think he has been in trouble ever since he got involved with you.
You don't waste much time on small talk, do you?
Right, Miss Cutesy Sweet Innocence. You want to know something else? Another thing I don't like about you is the fact that you walk around expecting the entire world to fall at your feet.
Is that what you think I'm doing with Luke?
I think you're poison for Luke.
Well, he didn't seem to think so.
Oh, well, you always did make a real big impression at the beginning. They come from miles to watch the show.
Look, we're talking about Luke.
No, baby. We're talking about you. We're talking about how you destroy everybody you touch. You remember Roy DeLuca? You remember that Roy died because you tossed Luke's keys over the cliff.
And did you ever stop to think what happened that night? Do you know what I was doing? I was trying to protect Luke. I didn't realize what was going on, Bobby.
Like you didn't realize you were never really raped.
Luke and I talked through all that.
Did he forgive you?
I didn't ask to be forgiven.
Okay, how about your grand little performance down at the police station, Laura? Tell me, how could you go to my brother and tell him that you love him and commit yourself to him and then lie about it? Did you ask to be forgiven for betraying him?
Just where do you get off talking to me this way?
I love my brother. I care about him.
Yeah, so do I.
Yet you've hurt him so bad, he can't even talk about it with his family.
Oh, meaning his sweet baby sister.
I'm never going to forget the things that you've done to him, Laura.
I didn't ask you to,
I'm never going to forget the things you've done to him or to me. Because it seems to me that every single man I've ever been in love with has been destroyed by you. Roy, Luke,
and Scotty? Since when did you become such an angel, Bobby? If you had been so pure, I just might listen to you right now. But you have a past that even I can't match.
Score one. You've made your point.
I certainly hope so. Because whether you like it or not, I will not drop out of Luke's life.
Then you settle it with him. If you feel that way, you go to him and you tell him that you love him, or get out. Because you're tearing him in half with your little girl games.
You don't understand. It's Luke. It's always going to be Luke, no matter how much we hurt each other. But you don't understand. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. There's only one thing that you do have to understand. You forget trying to tell me to back off, because I won't. Anytime it concerns Luke, you back off, because I'll walk right over you.
Listen, to look at you, I'm messenger for Luke.
What's the message?
I think you'll find it right here in this little note. All the details.
Luke wants to borrow my mink coat for 3 days, and Ruby's mink jacket.
Luke said you would be a pussycat about this. I don't think I hear any purring.
You go back and you tell Lucas Lorenzo Spencer, my presently unnecessary brother, that the answer is no. I have already told him no. Do you read me? You can also tell him that if he ever wants anything from me again, he can get his rear end over here and ask me for it himself.
Maybe you'd like to think about it a little bit?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't even think about it.
Ruby, could you come over here for a minute? We have a minor problem.
What's wrong?
Luke sent us a love letter.
That's nice.
I don't think you're going to think it's nice after you read it.
I don't understand. Borrow our mink coats?
You got it.
What for?
That is a very good question, Ruby. I'd kind of like to hear the answer to that one myself. What for?
What for? I really have no idea what for.
I think you know. You just don't want to rat on him, do you?
Yeah, that's true. But, hey, nothing personal.
Okay. Well, you go right back and you tell Luke that Ruby and I are not making any loans today, mink or otherwise.
Oh, wait a minute. You know, Luke can have my mink coat if he wants to borrow it.
Oh, thank you.
Well, honey, I mean, he's the one who gave it to me.
Ruby, he doesn't want to tell us what it's for. It says in the note, no questions asked.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, maybe he's just trying to surprise us.
You can count on that.
Ruby, you want to hand over our mink coats without even knowing where they're going.
Oh, honey, we both love Luke. We've always said we'd give him anything 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, honey, we're nuts about him. Now, whatever Luke wants, he should have. And besides, he bought them for us in the first place. Here.
Okay. What's a couple of mink coats?
Here is the keys to the apartment. You'll find the mink jacket in the bedroom closet.
Bedroom.
Mine's over there, too. Slick, you better bring them back.
The keys.
No, the coats. Put the keys under the mat.
It's not believable. Do you believe this? The man writes a note, you give up 2 mink coats. He's a genius. Do you understand? The man is a genius. No wonder the Quartermains hired him.
Here we are, personally brewed with my own 2 loving hands.
Remember, it's...
Hot and black, that's right. Actually, I do feel a little bit more relaxed now that I know that Edward isn't coming in and my receptionist is out for the morning.
What a perfect time to enjoy our reunion.
James, not now.
What's wrong?
Well, it's more than just a personal relationship. I'm involved in a very big operation here.
Well, is that supposed to be a surprise to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. You must think that I don't appreciate how essential you are, how important you are to me.
Alex, sometimes I feel like you don't look at me. You look through me.
James, let's not fight. We have so many things that we have to do.
You're the strategist.
All right. First of all, I think we should set some ground rules. Rule number 1. You should never come to the office to see me. Never.
Well, isn't that carrying a little too far?
Well, I think we should avoid the Cassadines at all cost.
I think we both understand that.
Well, it's just for your safety, my love.
And yours? Go on.
Rule 2, you should never phone me here at the office.
As always, Alex, you remain unreachable.
James, I am trying to be serious.
Anything else?
Just we should be very cautious.
All right. Since I'm restricted from coming here or calling, then you must come and visit me wherever I am.
I will try as often as I can.
Try.
Well, surely you understand that I have a very big obligation to this project.
You have an obligation to me.
Well, of course I do. Don't you know that you're the most wonderful thing in my life?
I've waited a long time for you, Alex. I don't want to wait any longer.
Oh, can't we talk about all this later? We just do all this later.
No, we'll talk about it now and settle it. I'm not one of your jet-set groupies. I happen to love you, Alex. Enough to do what I had to do so we can have a life together.
Mm-hmm. Together we will own the world. Just you and I, okay? But in the meantime, you must be very careful. You're in Port Charles now, and you don't know how easily it'll be for you to be discovered.
We're not going to be apart anymore, Alex.
I have got to think of a way to protect you. I've got it. I'll just simply find you an apartment where the Cassadines can't find you.
Then let's go.
No. You stay here out of sight. I'm, gonna lock you in the office.
Lock me in.
Yes, well, in case somebody's wandering around. You know, like a guard or a visitor.
So, again, you're leaving me, Alex.
But not for long, my love. We are going to have everything we ever dreamed of. And you stay here. And whatever you do, do not go out of this office.